What's going on, guys? We're out here today at Almost Basin. This is a pre-tournament practice round, trying to figure out what's going on with the swing, what's going on with my driver, going on mentally, like game plan and all that. I have a tournament in about 1 week. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, so I always like to start with a few warm-up swings, warm-up practice shots, whatever you like to call them. At some golf courses, they have a whole driving range set up. At this one, they only had the cage, so I'll take what I can get, you know. So here we are at the first tee. It's a par 4. So I always like to visualize my shot shape before I hit it. Take a few practice swings, as you see. Again, I'm trying to understand what's going on today. And yeah, so first shot, I absolutely slice it into the trees right here. It didn't even go that far at all. So here we are with my second shot. I took 5 wood out. I'm kind of on a weird lie. This grass is a little bit patchy. There's not there's a lot of mud right here, so it's really awkward. So I ended up topping my 5 wood. Here we go on my third shot with my 5 wood. I just wanted to see what was going on. I knew if I really tried, I could get it to go decently close to the hole. So I ended up really liking this shot. It was right in front of the green. And here I am with my fourth shot. I had about like 30 yards in, so I took sand wedge out, and my shot ended up going a lot left. I'm slowly starting to learn that with my chip shots, I ended up playing more of a natural draw. So now I'm here. This is the third hole, which is a par 3. It was about 200 yards out to the front. So I took out 5 wood. Ended up sending it way left, and the green is kind of like a turtleback green. So if you miss it, everything's just gonna completely go down into this little ditch. Had a really unfortunate lie. It's downhill, and then I have to try and send it back uphill. So I ended up hitting the cart path, and if it had gone right, I think it would have been okay. So you'll see right here, I'm trying to like see where the hole is, hopping up and down, and then I just end up doing the exact opposite. I hit all ball, but it got out and it's on the green, and then 3 putting this. And here we are on hole 5, which is the first par 5 on the course. And again, struggling with my driver all day. I just wanted something low, like a little like fast. So I ended up hitting this really nice shot, but it ended up a little bit right, which kind of sucked. So I ended up having to take a punch shot from where I landed, and I wasn't able to get that. But this is my third shot, so now I'm over that creek and I'm going for the green here. I really wanted to try it just to reach the green, especially after that triple bogey on the par 3. So it ends up going way left of the green. I ended up getting really happy with my lie because I had a little... I knew out of here I could play something like a bump and run. And it landed on the hill where I wanted. I just didn't anticipate how much it would run. So I ended up blowing it a little bit past the hole. Missed this putt. And then I ended up making this one. So a nice bogey right there. Not too bad. I'll take it. And this one would actually end up biting me in the butt because I sent this one low and left. Yeah, it was not great. I don't even know how I hit this shot. And I ended up taking 4 iron from here, and then I blasted it into the trees. I just had to play a really smart pitch shot. I couldn't do anything dumb like going for the green, especially after my first 2 mistakes. Here is my 4th shot, and it ended up way short of the green, a lot more than I wanted it to. So here's my first chip shot, and I just did not give it enough juice, which kind of sucked. Having to putt here, and I missed this putt, I missed this putt too, and then finally I make this one. And I think it ended up being a 7 or an 8, which is a terrible blow-up hole. So again, I have driver on this par 5. I knew I needed to send it at least somewhere in the middle because it doglegs hard right. So I really wanted to just get that opening to where I can see the green. and hopefully chase after it with my 5-wood. And this shot ends up going just a little bit left of where I was aiming. So here's my third shot, my approach shot. If I had been more aggressive and aimed at the pin, I would have been okay with that. And then here I go with my birdie putt. I hit this one really hard. It ends up blasting past the pin. So then I'm left with this another really long par putt. Tapping it in for bogey, I think. Alright guys, so this is the back 9, hole number, no, this is 12, but currently sitting at 17 over through 11. Not my best round, not my worst round, but definitely some things I can fix along the way. Like my driver, I'm doing pretty alright. My chipping's gotten better throughout the round, but let's see, we have 174 to the pin. I think it's about 4 iron. Yeah, so again, here we are on the par 3 12th. I have 4 iron out just because I knew I was already getting tired on the back 9. But I ended off with a nice little tap in par. This is the 14th. This is a really drivable par 4. And where I ended up hitting my ball is right by a tree. So it's under a tree, but there's like direct access to the green from there. So if you can chip on from under that tree onto the green, you'll be just fine. Like, yeah, you can see right here. And it ends up just short of the green, which is, yeah, it's a little mistake. Like, especially on such a drivable par 4, you're trying to get at least par here, right? So chip again onto the green. Honestly, couldn't see it from here. And here's my par putt. It's not the par putt that I wanted just because it's really long. Missing this putt just by a little bit, just because it took a left to right break, and then I missed this short putt too, which really sucked. So then I had to tap in double. So I teed off this hole with the driver again, but it ended up going right into those trees you guys can kind of see from the video, and the shot tracer will show it too. Okay, I won't lie, my putting has me shook. I don't think during this round I've made anything within or from 10 feet. Like, I get happy when I see like a 3-footer. I still miss some 3-footers. It is crazy right now, but I also haven't worked on putting in about 2 weeks. So kind of what I get, but you know, so it could be a better day on putting. As you can see here, I'm trying to play like a really, really low 4-iron punch-out shot. So I ended up hitting this tree and sending my second shot way right. But here's my third shot with my 9-iron. I think I had about 120 yards to the pin. So there you go. It ended up being a really, really high shot, which I wasn't necessarily upset with. So here we go. I have a chip for my third shot. Or no, this is for my par. So yeah, just trying to hole it out from here. Honestly, get it as close to the pin as possible. And it almost went in, but you know, just kind of barely missed it. And then my camera fell over during my putting. And I think I ended up 2-putting this hole too. Hey, look at those clouds. This is the 18th hole. So I ended up hugging the left side of the tee box just because I didn't want to send my shot right into this creek. So I ended up having a really nice drive, sent it down the middle of the fairway. And then for my second shot, I have 5 wood out, but I just need to get myself as close as I can to an approach shot or something like that. Again, I had way better contact here in the fairway than I did the other holes where I was hitting it out of that really tall grass. And here with my third shot, I have my approach. I have pitching wedge in hand. It's about 110 to the pin. So see, another pretty straight shot with my pitching wedge. And I think it actually stops way short of the hole. Probably should have let this one run a little bit more. So here's my birdie putt. And again, I just absolutely hammer this putt way past the hole. My par putt, and I just barely missed it. So now I have bogey to shoot another 98. Thank you guys for watching, and like and comment and subscribe for more great golf content like this. Bobby Frankie signing off.